sure love red buds, but we get a lot of overspray here, so that kills off our red buds. This one so far has been safe, but we've lost one there and we've lost one here, and the two big red buds there they get hurt every year. But the willows are doing pretty good. Our hollyhocks are winding down. Oh, got a monarch there. Got some Mexican sunflowers coming. They'll be pretty. We got what we thought were teddy bear, but they look like mammoth sunflowers. So it'll be interesting. They were teddy bear seeds that we collected last year. Some zinnias. And I believe that's red clover with a bunch of weeds that we gotta weed out. But and I got some hazels here. But those are supposed to be teddy bear. And they're coming out. I'll show you. The bees are working it. The bugs are bugging him. Then we got greasy beans here on our coop, and our apple trees. They're always kind of hurting, but boy, are they producing this year. We get a lot of rust and fun stuff on these, but they've been doing pretty good. This year it's been amazing. I think the key to my apple trees is not to water them, because they seem to, when I was watering them when they were first getting started, they just struggled. Now they're doing pretty good. Here's some more. These are supposed to be, these were seeds that we collected of the teddy bears, so hopefully that's what they'll be. But we got the vine borer problem, as you can see. I thought I had killed the worm that was in there, but there must have been more, because that was pretty vibrant yesterday. Now we lost this one. Looks like we'll lose this one pretty quick too. So I usually take these and give them to the pigs to eat, to get rid of that larva. So I'll have to pull that over here tonight. Give it to the pigs when I feed them. More red clover. Or scarlet clover, I think it is. Our sweet potatoes. Our maters. We use this orange twine to lace up our tomatoes, tie them up. Bad idea. Every time your eye catches a little bit of that twine, you think it's a red tomato. Not fun. Looks like we might be getting some nice sunflowers. These are just two volunteers from our bird feeders. Got our willows. And Michelle's zinnias. Our hazel. Our curly willow. Hey, one thing that I wasn't I have an app, and I was taking pictures of all my willow to see if I could get an ID. And every curly willow that I have an ID on comes up as weeping willow. And so I'm wondering if all the curly willows a part of that species, a part of the weeping willow species. I'm not sure, but if anybody knows, I'd love to know. This is my hazel. It's doing pretty good. Abel too, over there in the UK, gave me a tip not to water the hazels, just let them be, and that has really done wonders for my hazel. Because I think, do you see they're kind of struggling here? Well, it was really dry here, what, a week ago or so before those storms came, and I had set up the sprinkler over here, and didn't mean to get it wet, but I was getting it wet, and you can kind of see the reaction to it. Then we got this guy. We lost a red bud that was on the end there, and this guy kind of got hit at the same time with that spray. I don't know if it's, it's pretty windy here, so we have a nice field across the way, but I'm not sure if that's where it came from or not. But it's struggling through. It'll come. We had ordered some red seal, and this is a new willow to us. And I had colt's foot growing there, but it got too big, so I moved it out where it'll do a lot better. It was kind of getting shaded out by the marshmallow that I planted here, but and then I think that's St. John's wort Michelle planted. And kind of fun. We have just a ton of these willows, the dappled willows. We really like them. Here we have a problem with mulberry getting in here. I had to actually poison him. Took out a few of my dappled willows, but we're getting them. Yeah, I might have hit this one too, unfortunately. But morning glories and mulberries seem to be what we get the most here in this little section of the garden. You can see all the little I can't remember what they're called, morning glories. You can see all of them growing there. But thought I'd just take you along. We got greasy beans, and we got asparagus beans, or the long snake beans, and they're all in bloom, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll be eating some fresh green beans here soon. But we really like the cattle panels for these. Oh my God, look at that. The first one that I've seen. Oh, there's a couple. Ooh, I might have to snack on that. So good. And then we got soybeans here. I wanted to try to raise some soybeans for my pigs. So I bought some organic, soybean seeds that you sprout for the sprouts, and planted that. So hopefully we'll have good luck. We'll see. I also planted some lentils. I've never grown them before, but we'll see how that goes. And then we got some Jerusalem artichokes and some pieweed and borage and more. My yucca is getting all shaded out, but the zinnias are sure pretty. We have a whole bunch of horseradish and Jerusalem artichokes there under that big old tree. And this is my willow stand down by the road here. This does a nice job. I was going to show you something though. I didn't cut them last year, but look at that. It's lovely. I'm going to use a lot of those cuttings too. I have another willow bed I want to start over up on the hill by the barn there. So I am going to use these really nice cuttings. And I kind of wanted this, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, it grows fast, puts on a lot of wood, really a beautiful willow for, they made like cricket bats out of that willow. My curly willows look like they need a little bit of water down here, but see, I got mulberry growing. And that mulberry wasn't here before. It's just birds. Birds pooping. Anyway, just thought I'd show you around. That's how we're progressing here. I have a whole bunch of onions I got to pull up. We've been kind of putting it off because we're still eating the onions that we harvested over here. Nope, I missed one. Oh, a couple. Anyway, lemongrass. This is kind of all of our herbs. But, well, I got a weed. I let we put some shallots in here and I let them go to seed. I think there's another seed pot of onions over there. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Bunch of weeds. Pigs absolutely adore this. So I grow it for them. Then I cut or chop and go give it to them. But anyway, the zooks look like they're done. Now it's too bad, but I do have zooks growing in other gardens, so that's good. Another dappled willow going crazy. More Michelle's flowers. She really stepped up her flower game this year. The whole house, around the house, and is all flowers. Here's zinnias and cosmos. Oh, I just about got this green bean stuck in my throat. Just about gagged on camera. That's not good. Now this area used to be pig pasture. It's kind of dry up here on the top, so things don't grow so great, and there's a lot of shade because of the locust, not honey locust, black locust. But we got flax, 2 things of dill, and a bunch of weeds. We got a weed. Our corn's coming back up. I don't know, I've been doing the shorts. Got more cotton. So pretty. And I can't believe it, this corn is coming up. While these melons are taking over. We got all kinds of, a bunch of heritage varieties, so it'll be interesting to see how they mix and produce. They have been beat up this year. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? We got a little sparrow right around there. He's keeping the weeds out of my garden. I thank him for that. Here's my cotton. I can't wait for all these pumpkins and stuff. Some of these seeds were like 2 or 3 year old packets, but I never really had the space to plant them in. Well, we extended this garden and moved, that's now the pig pasture over there. We only got two sows left out of the, all the pork we were raising before. So it's funny because a lot of the stuff that we make in our garden or grow in our garden, and now we've expanded the gardens, was for the pigs, and we're only down to 2 sows, and they don't eat much. Well, they do, but it's funny because we get deer and, oh, there's a little sparrow. I think that's a chipping sparrow, but I can't remember. We got clover here and alfalfa, section of alfalfa. We just we're trying different things to see what will grow and what options we have. Like here, I didn't till it enough and get the roots out, so we're gonna have a lot of weeds in here. But we also haven't been able to, with the storms and stuff, it's been too wet to even get back here. So, but let me take you over here. We have a black locust forest here, and we're trying to add some eastern redbuds, not redbuds, eastern cedars. But this is kind of we have another field back over past the trees, so we'd let the clover and everything, I guess there's white clover, purple clover, or crimson clover. No, not crimson. What is it? I can't remember. But we let that flower and go back to seed. And for our monarchs, which I don't know if you were able to see that one, it just buzzed me. We leave our, well, it must be getting hot. I can't even think. We have a lot of plantains. I keep grabbing my plantains from up around my house, and I'll throw them out here because there's, they thrive better out here. And oh, I guess I've done a good job because it's everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty good stand of plantain. Plantain and clover. Not much grass. Milkweeds. Boy, I had to walk over here to one of them so that I could remember the name. I guess I'm getting old. But we try to miss them with the lawnmower. But it's pretty magical, wonderful land here in Ohio. All the different fruit trees and just things that we couldn't have back in North Dakota, Minnesota. So, I guess I should let this video run out. The birds are kind of quiet. Usually I have the greatest soundtrack just naturally around here. Unless I'm down by the road. Then it's all just car noise. But anyway, God bless.